No library is complete without a beat 'em up. So if you're thinking about getting a PlayStation 2, which beat 'em up should you get? Now, in the good old days, we could have told you get Tekken. But now, it just isn't that simple.
And with 3 raucous beat-em-ups coming out with the PlayStation 2 at launch, you can expect a little bout of fisticuffs with a couple of punches thrown in there for good measure.
So, let us compare 3 formidable pure-form beat-em-ups: Dead or Alive 2, Tekken Tag Tournament, and Street Fighter EX3.
Even though EX3 is the umpteenth instalment of the series, with its famously fast action, tight controls, and now fully fledged 3D, they've added a few new elements to the game. Like the new Tekken Tag, EX3 also has the strategic tag system where characters team up into pairs. But this one has the ability of full-on 2 against 2 combat. The fact that Street Fighter has always been more gimmicky, cartoony, and slightly freak-showish is the reason Tekken fans will always look down upon it. But your street head will be happy to engage in the low-pain, high-gain EX3 experience.
But perhaps you're not interested in special moves, and what you want is boobs. Bouncing boobs, cleavage, and puppies that won't stay in the pound. Welcome to the sexiest beat-em-up to make it through the censors. It's Dead or Alive 2. Dead or Alive 2 was released in the arcades in late 1998 and was ported in perfect form last year to the Dreamcast. Now it's defected to the Sony camp. The first thing that bounces into view is the simplicity of the controls. Unlike other lesser offerings of this genre, you can use the boundaries of the arena to great effect. But don't stop at the window or the precarious edge of a cliff. Oh no. Chuck or be chucked to another level and continue to brawl. Beautiful.
What was once the undisputed champion on the original PlayStation now has a new swagger to its walk. It's Tekken Tag Tournament. In its latest incarnation, Tekken offers you the full range of players from the previous 3 titles, complete with new moves and superlative speed. Here we have the added bonus of the strategical tag. There's a lot to uncover in this edition of Tekken. Tasty indeed.
So, in conclusion, what have we got? Well, we've decided to break these fighting classics down into 3 elements: speed, movement, and looks. Speed fast.
Street Fighter EX3 looks blisteringly fast, but in reality, you only have to press a couple of buttons for a volley of kicks to be executed, so it's not really as fast as these mega attacks suggest. 1 point.
Tekken, on the other hand, provides exactly the genuine response you'd expect from a class title. If you're nimble-fingered enough, the results will show. 4 points out of 5.
Dead or Alive 2 doesn't quite live up to Tekken's standard, but it's not far off. 3 points.
Next category is the moves. Street Fighter is as limited as it always was, leaving the long burn player little to discover. 2 points.
Tekken, however, has a long learning curve as each character is truly specialised in his or her approach to kicking, punching, spinning, ducking, the works. 4 points.
Dead or Alive 2 comes closer than last time. 4 points.
And finally, we move on to the looks of these games.
While Street Fighter EX3 has made the leap to 3D, finally, its backgrounds are stubbornly unimpressive. The perspective we may have, but the detail is missing. 3 points.
Tekken, of course, has never looked better. You'll love all those people jabbing around in the background. 4 points.
But here is where Dead or Alive 2 really excels. And it's down to that groundbreaking transition where characters leap from one scene to another and the camera follows along Matrix style. 5 points out of 5.
So, on the score system, what have we got for these fantastic PlayStation 2 beat-em-ups?
Street Fighter EX3 scored 6.
And Dead or Alive 2 scores 12.
Tekken Tag Tournament, also 12.
It's a tiebreaker.
So, it's up to the people to decide. If you want to vote for Tekken Tag Tournament or Dead or Alive 2 to get pole position, then drop us a line at our website, and the address is coming up at the end of the show.